Alright, y'all, I'm back with the same story, okay? Alright, so anyway, continue with the story, okay? Alright. After losing my Auntie Carrie, it was so hard for us, you know, including me, you know. And then I remember one time I wanted to go see some girl, but my Uncle Thaddeus told me I better go home or he gonna call my mama up and stuff like that. So anyway, I rushed home. You know what? I want to let y'all know something. If it weren't for Thaddeus, I would have missed the Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular. You know, I went to I went to the repass, and then I kind of forgot about the Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular. And guess what? I made it home just in time instead of going to see some girl, you know. So if it weren't for Thaddeus, I would have missed the Price is Right $1 Million Spectacular. Saluting the colleges and universities. That was in 2004. Okay. All right. So make sure y'all click the bottom. Click the link in the description box, if I have the link in the description box, and watch the Herd Family Reunion video with pictures of me, pictures of the family, pictures of everybody. Okay. So, as I was saying, everybody, okay, 2004 passed, Christmas time, and then 2005 was coming up, okay. Brandon went somewhere and everything. Things was fine, okay. So the days went on until Hurricane Katrina was coming our way, okay. So that time when everybody was evacuating, Desiree, Sandra, who else? Valerie. Thank God that Valerie left my grandma her keys, you know. Thank God for that, though, because we would have been stranded, you know. Well, which we were stranded, you know. So the water was rising and stuff like that, and I was scared for my damn life. Yes, indeed, I was scared for my life, you know. Number one, I can't swim. Number two, dealing with these different people and stuff like that, you know. Them devious neighbors and stuff like that. Lord have mercy. I was like, Lord, please get me out of this, you know. And guess what? Thank God a boat came got us, you know. I cried though, you know. The boat came got us, you know. So we spent one night on the interstate, you know, and then we spent 2 nights on that third floor though. Okay, spent one night on the bridge. The helicopter came. I ain't want to get on no damn helicopter. Be careful what you wish for. I remember when I was a kid, I said, I wish I could fly over the project one day. And guess what? I wish that when I was a kid, I looked down. I'm like, the project looks small from up high, you know. So, so anyway, again, as I was saying though, okay, stayed in this shelter for a week in Thibodeau. I had no idea that my family was close around in Vacherie. I didn't know Vacherie was right there, you know. And then when I went to Vacherie, went to to my people house, I recognized the house, you know, but I didn't recognize the outside. But when I went inside, I recognized where I was, you know. I don't remember what year that was. I was in the country, you know, in Vacherie, Louisiana. I don't remember what year it was, you know. I never thought I would ever in my life go out there again, you know. So, I mean, I was worried about Stacy and I was worried about everybody, you know. I didn't know where the hell my family was. I not only that, I was concerned. That's what I'm trying to say. I was concerned that my friends. I didn't know what happened to my friend Dwayne Payne. You know, I thought he drowned in the water. You know, I'm like, Lord, please don't tell me the Dwayne is gone. You know, and then surprisingly, Dwayne called me. Surprisingly, Randy called me. That was a winner, okay, a true winner. You know, I mean, I tried to get in contact with them bastards. but I did. Okay. All right. So anyway, from Vacherie, my cousin Elton came and got us. Thank God for Elton. You know. Okay. He did good. You know, and I'm proud of him. You know. He always the best cousin we ever had, no matter what he did to us, you know. Elton is the best, okay. I sure wish I can see him again one of these days, okay. All right. So anyway, as I was saying though, folks, Elton got us from Vacherie and brought us way to Dallas, okay. I wanted to go to Houston, Texas. You know, I wanted to go straight to Houston, but anyway, he only brought us to Dallas. You know, I saw a sign Dallas, and they say y'all gonna be in Dallas. I said Dallas, well I'll be damned. I mean, let me tell y'all something. I was missing New Orleans like crazy. You know, I talked about New Orleans to other people. The man asked me, "You miss New Orleans?" I said, "Yeah, I do." Yes, I did. Yes, I do miss New Orleans at that point. Okay. So, you know what? I got so used to Dallas, I thought about staying. You know, and then some was telling me I should go. Okay. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. I almost told my mama that I wanted to stay in Dallas. Then, when I was getting ready to tell my mama, I said, well, first my mama said, we going back to Louisiana. And I was like, what? We going back to Louisiana? Oh, yeah. When she said closer to Louisiana, I said, well, are we going to still be in Texas? No, closer to Louisiana. And I said, don't you mean closer to New Orleans? And, you know, I thought we was going to live in Lafayette, you know. When we said we was going to be in Lafayette, I thought we was going to really be in Lafayette. But guess what? We got on the Greyhound bus and then brought us to Houston. We switched buses in Houston. And then after that, we got on the bus and went straight to Lafayette, you know. After that, we went straight to Lafayette. My cousins came and got us. And then we got on there, got in the car, brought us way to New Iberia, you know. I mean, I ain't like New Iberia at first though, okay. I mean, I love New Iberia though. And you know something? I looked around, I said, it don't look too bad around here, but I ain't like the smell though, you know. I mean, for some reason, I got a little used to New Iberia at first, and then just that fast, I got used to New Iberia just like that, okay? I felt comfortable out there. There was no girl that I liked out there until 2010, you know. I don't think I'll ever get to that. I might get to that, you know. I'll get to that on another video, you know. Okay. So, as I was talking about, folks, I mean, living in New Iberia was good and stuff like that. My grandma joined us and all that. And you know something, folks? My great-grandmother was there, you know. Spent time with my family and stuff like that. I love my family with a passion, though, you know. Think about them and stuff like that. My auntie Jeanette was in Memphis, Tennessee with her son, you know. Been out there for a while. I'm glad they came back, you know, because I ain't like them being in Memphis, Tennessee, you know. So, Louisiana is our home. Because, you know, I don't have to live in New Orleans to call it home. I can live anywhere in Louisiana except northern Louisiana, you know. So, as I was saying, folks, being in New Iberia with the family and stuff like that, my auntie Stacy was our next door neighbor, and then next to her, my auntie Janice, then next to her, Miranda, then Monica. We had fun times out there. Fun times, you know. No matter where you live at, you can always make fun times, though. And then then surprisingly, I went to this barbershop. That's how I met Donald. Okay, Donald Lopez Jr. If y'all watch my previous videos from the old days, the other old days, when I was staying out there, y'all will probably know who Donald is. Okay, Maybe not on the Dominoes 66 channel. You can probably find it on another channel. Okay? Right. Alright. So, anyway, folks, more to come as I talk. Okay? Right. So, this is about family, not about friends, okay? So, alright, so my grandmother was the first one to move out of that trailer park where we were staying and went back to New Orleans. And then my auntie Janice, maybe my auntie Dinah, well, she moved out of the trailer park and moved inside the New Iberia city limits, okay? I'm like, wow, I sure wish we could have moved out there, you know. I sure got used to New Iberia very, very quickly, you know. I loved it out there, you know. I mean, I loved it out there with a passion. I never even thought about coming back to New Orleans, but you know what? I was going back and forth from New Orleans to New Iberia, New Orleans, New Iberia, back and forth on a train, okay. I sure miss riding that train, though. I really miss riding that Amtrak train, you know. Meet some new people, you know. And I wish I could have, you know. Well, I wish I can do that again, you know. Because I really love riding on a train, meeting new people and stuff like that, you know. My auntie Dinah taught me how to ride the train. You know, if it weren't for my auntie Dinah, I would have never rode the train at all. You know, if it weren't for the Lord, I wouldn't ride the train. You know, I sure miss that place though, New Iberia. You know, I get to ride the train, come here for a visit, go back out there and stuff like that. Yes, indeed. You know, so much fun. Finding friends and with the family and stuff like that. You know, I was back and forth because my auntie Linda was sick and my mom was spending a few months over there by Linda, taking care of my auntie Linda, helping out and stuff like that. They did the schedule and stuff like that, you know. So, alright, so Thanksgiving of 2008, that was my last time ever seeing Linda, you know. I never thought that'll be her last Thanksgiving with us, you know. And 2008 was her last Christmas. Never thought of that, you know. So time does fly though, you know. And you know, sometimes people gotta go, you know. I sure miss my family that went to glory though. If we had a time machine, if we had a magic wand, we sure could have brought them back, you know. If we had a magic wand, but you know, oh well. All right. All right. In 2009, I ain't went to New Orleans at all. 2010, I ain't went to New Orleans at all until Thanksgiving of 2010. Okay. God fixed it. Whereas we went visit New Orleans, I'm like, I can't wait to see what that new project looked like, or shall I say Columbia Park. I looked at it, I'm like, wow, this place is beautiful. That's what I said. I said, this place is beautiful, you know. Looked around and everything, I'm like, Lord, it feels like heaven, you know. So anyway, when saw my grandma, I ain't saw my grandma in a whole year. I thank God I had a chance to see her. You know, I am very, very happy to see my grandmother. When saw my auntie Diana, I ain't see her in months. You know, at least we talked though. We all talked. All right. So I went visit my auntie Sandra. She gonna be the first one after my grandma for me to visit. I was gonna go to her old house. In them church houses, because I thought she was still living in them church houses, you know. But fortunately, she moved in Columbia Park, you know. So I went over there and saw her house. It was lovely. It was really, really lovely. So my auntie Sandra gave me a hug, and guess what? I was so happy to see her again, you know. And then after that, I caught the bus to my friend Randy, you know. So I never forgotten about them new buses, you know. Well, the buses we have, they were still new, you know. So I said, this is an opportunity for me to catch them new buses I haven't caught in a long time, you know. And then not knowing that they had them new machines, because I was expecting them drivers to give me a paper transfer. I didn't know it discontinued that, you know. I had my hand out. I said, transfer, please. And then it said, please take transfer. I said, I ain't know nothing about this. I haven't been in town a long time. And a driver asked me when the last time I was in town. And I told him at that time, Thanksgiving before last. Well, that time, Thanksgiving before last, you know. Well, this year, Thanksgiving before last was the last, my grandmother's last Thanksgiving, you know, unexpectedly, you know. So we had lots of fun, and this lady, Miss Loretta, brought us way to New Orleans, you know. Yes, indeed. God is good all the time, and I love every bit of it, you know. Every bit of my life, whether it's good or bad, you know. I love my life, you know. And being part of this family, I love this family with a passion. No matter who my family is, I love them, you know. Even if I would stop talking to some people in my family, I will always love my family with a deep passion, you know. No matter if I stop talking to them or whatever, even if I dislike them or whatever, I will always love my family, you know. All right. So anyway, went back to New Orleans for around Mardi Gras time, you know. I was telling people I do videos on YouTube and stuff, and then some dude came to me and asked, what would you do on YouTube? I interview and stuff like that. Yes, indeed. Okay. So I hope they watch my videos though. Okay. All right. So went on Canal Street, got off of Canal Street, got on the bus and stuff like that. Went here, went there and stuff like that. Back to my family and stuff like that. Easter, I came back. I met Ashante for the first time. My cousin Ronnie's wife. They call him Pimp. I don't know why they call him Pimp, you know. Okay. And then Thanksgiving of 2011, the first time I ever met Samara, well, she was pregnant at the time, you know. So I introduced my best friend Dwayne to Samara, and that was my first time ever meeting Samara, you know. I said, how you doing? Who are you? She said that she Greg's girlfriend. So that's when I met Samara, and I said, this is my new cousin-in-law. What's your name? Samara. Okay, she my favorite cousin-in-law. You know, and guess what? It was a blessing for me to meet Samara, because you know, I never thought I would ever feel like a close family relationship with Samara. You know. I mean, she laughs at my silly words and stuff like that, and I know she missed that though. Okay, talk about the pizzas and the chicken and the dough with Buck saying and stuff like that. Yes, indeed. And then before I know it, came back to New Orleans in 2012, struggling to get a house and stuff like that. We got the house. My niece was born 2011, okay, and then Brandon came from New Orleans to see us. You know what? I wish I could have bought Braylon to Walmart for Tanya to see Braylon, and she would have been the first friend for me to see, for her to see Braylon. You know, at least she talked to Braylon on the phone though. Okay, yeah, Tanya would have been the first friend. You know, okay. So, all right, 2012, our cousin Geraldine passed away Christmas Day of 2012. Okay, and then pretty soon my cousin Cartier was born, and my auntie Wanky was in the hospital because she suffered from a major stroke as far as that. Okay, and then all of a sudden though, she never made it out the hospital. I was expecting Wanky to get better, you know, but someone was telling me she wasn't gonna make it, but I ignored that feeling, you know. I mean, someone was telling me she wasn't gonna make it, but I ignored it. I said, Lord, I hope my auntie all right. I mean, I was playing my game. I couldn't get my mind off of Wanky, you know. I mean, that really hurt my heart to lose my auntie, you know. I mean, the best auntie I ever had, you know, the best, you know. So, and then 2016, 2015, tragedy struck us again. Okay, my mama had to go get rushed to the hospital because I didn't know what was going on. I thank God that I called my aunties and stuff like that. My mama suffered 5 strokes, you know. I mean, I paced the floor, worried about my mama and stuff like that. I said, Lord, I hope she'd be all right. Me knowing she was going to be all right. I knew my mom was going to be all right. My heart was telling me she was going to be all right. I said, I sure can't wait for my mama to come home, though, you know. I was pretty sure she was going to be better, you know. But I never thought my mama's voice was going to go bad. I didn't know that. I really didn't know, you know. Having these different people in our house and stuff like that. I hated that, you know. I don't like people in my mama's house when my mama not here, you know. Because I want people to respect my mama's house. I expect everybody to respect my mama's house, you know. Okay. So after that, though, my mama got better and stuff like that. My grandma kept coming over cooking for us and stuff like that. The only people I want in and out of my house is my family. That's who. But I wouldn't allow people in my house, including family who I don't trust, you know. Okay. As I was saying, folks, when I think about it, Joe, I really enjoy my family, and I thank the Lord my mama survived them strokes, you know. You know, I pray for my mama every night, you know. Okay. So I was super glad that my mama is still here with us, you know. And then that following year, tragedy struck us again. My grandma Dolores had passed away. I'm like, damn. You know what? I was using this phone. I almost dropped this phone and broke it, you know. I almost broke this damn phone, you know. I mean, I was so frustrated hearing about my grandma leaving us. Oh Lord, it was bad, you know. And you know what? I never thought in my life. I never thought in my life that this family was gonna fall apart, you know. Well, without my grandmother, you know, missing her and stuff like that. And then I just don't get it though, you know. I miss my grandma so much. I still think about it today, till this day, you know. That was very sudden, you know. I mean, I miss my grandmother so much. I never stopped thinking about it, you know. But the thing is, I'm nothing to feel guilty for. At least I had a chance to speak to my grandmother before she left us, you know. I talk to her every day. I skip some days, though. Sometimes I skip the week. And you know what? I want to tell y'all something. Listen to me and listen to me good. That Sunday before my grandmother went to the hospital, I called my grandma. I was on a bus, okay? And then I told my grandma what was going on the bus, you know. And then I spoke to this bus driver and that other bus driver, and then some idiots left trash on the bus, you know, candy and stuff, a bottle of water. Them passengers was trifling, you know. And then along came this family reunion, you know. Yes, indeed. I am super glad for my family, you know, but I'm not gonna thank God for my family if they hatred and mean. I only thank God for the people that are nice and kind and sweet. You know, those the people who I thank God for. I don't thank God for people knowing that they're evil and hateful, you know. I don't thank God for hate, you know. I thank God for love. You know, but all I tell people, well, if you holding a grudge on something, get over it, okay? No matter who it is or what it is or what it's about, okay? You gotta get over it, you know. You can't hold that hate in for the rest of your life, you know. Well, I'll preach that another time, okay? So, I love my family dearly, okay? Check out my family reunion episodes from this year that passed, from a couple of years ago that passed, okay? Alright, thank y'all for watching this video. May God bless y'all. Thank y'all for watching my vlog and stuff like that, okay? If I have the description below, make sure y'all click the description below to watch the family reunion video. The family reunion pictures that my cousin Huey P put together. Okay? Thank y'all for watching. Alright? Bye-bye.